When you trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matters. Forex is my life.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Please, just 2 or 3 people for me to know that I'm audible.
Evening, we can hear you.
All right, sir. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir. You're welcome. Somebody that is trying to raise a future trader, you bring your baby to the class, please. Just mute your mic. so that the baby will not be crying to other people. It's a good thing that your baby is in the class. It's fine. Yeah. Today, today will be a practical class. I don't want this class to exceed 1 hour. In fact, if it's possible for me 1 hour, including question and answering section, I'll be glad to do that. The reason is that many people complain when they want to watch the main video. You know, they are watching the video alone and the video is getting to 2 hours, 3 hours. So it became boring to them. So, and I need to consider them as well, because there are some people from Australia among us, people from Canada, they are sleeping now and there's nothing we can do because I prioritize South African time for my classes. So we need to consider their complaint. So that's why we have to make everything precisely to be precise. And I have few of announcements. Going forward from this month, my class will be once in a week, not twice anymore, because I have more than enough content on my YouTube that you can visit to go and study more. So going forward, we only have one class in a week, which is on Friday only. Please, guys, go and consume more information on the YouTube. There are one-to-one, one-on-one, there are personal account of mine that I'm doing. This is the only thing that can quickly let you get understanding of what we are doing, not amount of classes that can help if you are not encourage yourself to do personal research, personal classes, consume more information on my channel on YouTube. Because if you just depend on the class alone, it will not be enough. There's some things that in the class we can't cover. So I will employ every one of us to start going to the channel, to the YouTube, go and look at all those topics and see, especially the rolling over and the trimming. So you need it. You need that experience. Without those two things, you can't cope with my strategy. My strategy is very unique. It's not something you see almost everywhere. So that's number one. Number two. Now let's move to the class. I'm going to share my trading account with everyone. So now I want to roll over. I think I'll be able to only do rollover today because I don't know the condition of the account. Some of the account I don't even check them until where maybe I'm in the class I want to share with you. Because like I said, Forex is freedom for me. I don't know about you. I don't have time to be on the computer 247. So I come to computer whenever I want to come to computer to check what happened to my investment. And I know the worst thing that can happen to my investment is to hedge and for me to trim and roll over. So let's start from there. So I'm going to use all the three accounts, all the three portfolio that I normally use with us. That's what I'm going to use tonight. But there's some things I won't be able to go and do in the server. One of my server have issue, and I don't know what is happening since afternoon that I want to access it. I can't access it as well. So this is one of the accounts I am trading. And if you look at this account, you can see the float. Even the float, even if the float is minus 20,000, it doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me a minute because I know what I'll do when it is time to do it. Okay. But why am I going to use all these accounts today is that all of them have edge. Some edge 4 months ago, some edge 3 months ago. And I come to trim only when I have time. If I don't have time, it's not compulsory. So this account, if you look at the account number on top, it ends with 529, okay? 529. So let me try to see, because we need to use that aspect also in the part of the class. What has this account gave me so far? You understand? So please, if you have a pen and paper with you, it will help you a lot. like I used to say, come to the class with pen and paper so that you can jot few things. After the class, many things will be evaporated from your brain. But one thing you jot down will still help you to continue from where we stop in the class, okay? So the account we are going to deal with now is account that end with 4529. So before we do anything, I want us to, let me go to that website so that we see what is that account gave me so far. And from there, we are going to have a plan on how to do our edge, our rollover, or our trimming. Actually, I don't have any account that I can trim anymore. I don't think so, but I have account, all my accounts is in rollover mode, okay? So now, did you see the website I am sharing, FS Blue? Hello, did you see the?
Yes, we can see it.
All right. So I think we are going to use this one. I want to look for the appropriate account so that I know that I'm showing you. No, this is not the one. Is this the one? No. So we will first of all do the calculation, what the account has given me so far, how many months. Then I will now tell you how many months trimming we are going to do today, because last month, which was September, I didn't do anything with the account. I don't have that time. So tonight we are going to do it together so that you can see how I'm doing my things. You can, like I normally say, you can be better than me in everything I'm doing, but you just need to learn the basic from me. That's all. So this account, I know it's not this account. This balance is 9. Let me check the account. No, this one is gold. We are going to come to the gold account as well to see how we are going to, I think this is the account. All right. Okay. So I can only roll over this account tonight, and I'll tell you the reason why I can only roll over. I will show you everything. Then from there, we move to the second account. Then we do question and answering, and we call the class, we call it a day. Let me check if it is, yeah, I think this is the account. Good. Now, if you look at this account, these are investments. I started in May, June, July, August, September, October, which is about last month, about a day ago. So now I said I didn't trim, I didn't do anything in month of September. So that means this month, this November 1st, I'm going to use the profit in September and the profit in October to do my rollover. But I will not do it once. I won't do everything at once. I will do it month by month so that I will not shortchange myself. So first of all, I want us to see what this account gave me in I brought my calculator out. You can use your calculator at your end so that we will be on the same page. In May, I got 6% of the trade. In June, I got 6.6. July, 7.9. August, 6.8. September, 3.5. October, 2.1. So this account has given me no, this is wrong. I can't be like that. 6 plus 6.2, 6.6 plus 7.9 plus 6.8 plus 3.5.
We are not on the same page.
No. I'm using the calculator, so I don't need to be showing you the calculator because you can calculate it. But are you seeing the chart? Are you seeing the account I'm using?
Yes.
Yes, but the calculator, you don't need to see it, please.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you can use your calculator on your own at your end plus 2
But sir, you have not given us the calculator yet now.
No. I'm not using calculator for the calculator. We are going to use the calculator all through tonight. I'm telling you the normal calculator on your computer or your phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, this investment in May till October, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it has given me 32.9% return over investment. That's what I want us to see first. But out of this money, we are going to roll over part of the money to the market to release our edge account or account we have trimmed to the maximum level. So that is what we're going to do tonight. But I want to show us what is the result of that investment and why, how do we roll it over? So now I'm going to roll over month of September because I didn't do anything in September. And month of September, I have 3.5% profit. And I'm going to use October. October, I have 2.1% profit. So now we have understood where I'm going. So now let me come back to the account itself. What is the account? Okay, I think it's this. Okay. Now are we on the same page now with the account?
Yes, we are seeing the account now.
All right. So now the first thing is when you get your calculator is not for everyone. If you can do the last class, we did 3 ways of calculating our lot size and do the partial close. If you can do that, you don't need to get a calculator because calculator is not free. But I'm using the calculator tonight because that's what I've been using since last week I spoke to you. So the first thing is when you get your calculator, if you are the one that want to use it, you come to File, you come to Open Data Folder. Then it's good. I don't know, maybe you see what did you come to Open Data Folder, you come to MQL4. If you are using Meta 4, if you are using Meta 5, you go to MQL5. Then you come to Indicator. Then you paste your calculator there. Don't paste your calculator in Expert Advisor because it's not an Expert Advisor. So it's programmed as Indicator. When you put it there, you close your dialog box. You come to your indicator, right click on it, and you refresh, and you will surely see your calculator folder. Let me see my own. Hedging calculator. This is my calculator folder here. So now, before we know which of the assets do we need the calculator, remember that everything I'm doing now, I'm doing it on my local PC, on my own personal computer. It's not inside my VPS. Don't go and install your calculator inside your VPS. It's going to consume your bandwidth. Everything you want to do now, your rollover, your whatever, do it on your computer. Install your MT4 or MT5 on your computer, and you put your calculator on it. So the first thing we need to know is we come to symbol, we arrange it properly, which I've done now. If you look at my AUD card, it has edge. I've trimmed it to become 0.05 up to this level. Let's go down. You can see my gold as edge, and gold edge crazily. You can see it's gold that throw my float to become minus 2,000 because one leg is about minus 1.8 already. Okay, all this doesn't get me scared. It doesn't even let me feel anything. So we know now that in this account we need to focus on AUD, USD, and we are going to focus on gold alone. So AUD, USD, we go to the chart, which is this chart. Then we drag our calculator on top of the chart. We click OK. This is the calculator. When you do your own, it won't be like this. It will be, let me show you how it's going to look like. This is how it's going to look like. You see, that your candle will be running on top of your calculator, and this will distract you. So how do you solve this problem? You come to right click, you come to property, and you come to chart on foreground. You uncheck it. Then you say, okay. Then the calculator will be in front. So we are going to work on AUD USD, and we are going to work on gold. We're going to work on gold. Let me arrange it again because, yeah, we're going to work on gold. So now I've put it on AUD USD, then I'll put calculator on gold also. Those are the two that need attention for now. You can see how I did it. I need to minimize this one so that it doesn't intervene with what I want to do, okay? So now we have done all this. The first thing we need to do now, the question we need to ask ourselves now is, what do I want to achieve? In my own scenario, I don't feel like I can trim, but let me see what I want to achieve. The same way, we can use the same calculator, but we won't get the same answer. Answer depends on individual thinking, how rational you can think, how greedy you are, how conservative you are, how all those things will factor on the result you are going to get. If I give this chart and this calculator to every one of us on the platform, we are not going to get the same results. Our result will depend on how do we think, and which I'm going to prove to us now, okay? Now, the calculator normally helps us to know that maybe we didn't edge our account properly, or we edge it properly, which I'm going to demonstrate to us. That is the importance of this calculator. If you think you can use it, it's fine. So now let me come back to pounds USD. I mean AUD USD. I have. You can see that another one is trading. All this one that is trading is my chart 2. So I don't care about them because this chart 2 are the one giving me profit at this level. So if you look at here, sell is 0.05. So I'll come to sell. I'll put 0.05 here. Don't worry about profit. Profit can be lost. But on this one, we have minus 72.35. I'll round it up to 73. I'll click OK. And what did you see? It's telling me that I should keep $5. I should apply $68. But in this scenario, we are not keeping anything. We are not applying anything because it's a completely negative float. Then if you come to the second leg, which is 0.05 buy, you come to buy side, you put 0.05, and we put 178, I'll put 179, I'll round it up. Then you can see it's telling me the same thing, keep this and apply this. I'm not keeping anything because the two legs are at negative, okay? But now, two things happen. If you come down here, let me see if I can use annotation. I want to see if I can use annotation so that you can be seeing some things. No, if you come down here, please, do you see what I'm drawing? Hello?
Yes.
Did you see the circle?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
All right. You see, the good thing about the calculator is if the calculator doesn't show you 0 here, you can see it's 0. That means your leg of edging is not balanced. This has become the problem I've been noticing from everybody trading my strategy. They will close one leg, another leg will be open, and they don't know. Until the day they called me that, Mr. Folarin, I don't know what is happening. My float is keep on increasing. Your float will increase because once your leg is not closed, you are not going to preserve that account anymore. That account is on a risk. And I'll tell you what I mean. Let me remove this side, this 0.05. What did you see here, guys?
Minus 0.05.
Yes. Now, calculator is telling you that your edging legs are not balanced. So this will call your attention. That's the importance of using this calculator than manual trading, manual calculating. This is now telling me now that my legs of trading is not complete. So what will I do? I'll look at my sell, 0.05. I'll come and look at my buy that, oh, I made a mistake. I've not put 0.05 back on my positive. That's number one reason why calculator to me is important. Since last week I spoke about it, that's what I've been using. Because what I'm telling you now, that many of us miss one leg. I won't lie to you. There's about 2 weeks, I didn't check my account, not knowing that my gold asset is open. The leg is open. After 2 weeks, when I just said, okay, let me just check what is going on here. Then I realized that gold, one of the leg has opened for 2 weeks, and I don't know. If the calculator is on it, I will have seen that this is not 0.00. That means that those legs, the buy leg and the sell legs are not completed. My strategy is very, very easy, but you have to be very, very calm and meticulous when you are doing it. Now, I've seen that it has balanced each other, okay? But now, I want to trim and I want to roll over. Now, I need to ask myself, which asset will I forfeit? How much from this 32% in 6 months do I want to forfeit? All those questions, you need to be able to answer it yourself, and you don't need to rush. You can see the way I'm doing it, I don't rush. You don't need to start rushing yourself that, hey, I must, don't do anything. As we are now, if I have a phone call, I can stop what I'm doing and I can come back tomorrow. I can stop here and come back tomorrow. That is how I make trading easy for myself. When I told my friend, I said, trading is freedom to me. It's not something that I must be sweating, I must be panicking if you do it right way. So now, there's a mistake I made here, which I'm going to correct along the way. But now, the first thing I first of all want us to see, the importance of the calculator is that it will help you to know, maybe you balance your edge leg when robot edge your account for you. Because once you see a figure here, apart from 0.00, that means your sell leg and your buy leg are not equal. And you have to quickly attend to it. So that's the first advantage that makes me created this calculator, because all the people I've been visiting on one-on-one class, this is the major problem that most of them have. That's number one. Number two, what is the mistake I made? If you look at my swipe here, is minus 2.0, 2.06, and here is minus 4.26. I didn't consider them, and I need to consider them. So I'm going to round up this one to be 3, which my sell leg. So here, I'm going to add 3 to it. It will become 76. Don't forget what I'm showing you. And the buy, I'm going to add 5 to it. 179 plus 5 should be 184, but I'll make it 185. So for me too, because now you have to consider those floats. It's very important to consider it. I mean, those swap. Because I've been in the market, the broker have started charging me for the swap. I don't care. Whatever they charge me, I will figure it out, okay? Now, let's ask ourselves, what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do now is we want to use this calculator now to solve our problem. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my history, trading history. And you can see that trading history is down here. This is trading history, account history. That is where I clicked now. I'll click that and I'll come inside it. I'll right click and I'll say, I don't want all history. I will say custom. Then you're going to give me today. Remember, I said I didn't roll over since September. So I'm going to September, month of September, September 1, and I'll come here to October, the last day, which is 31 October. You can see 240901, beginning of September, 2024, 10/31. The last day of October, I'll click OK. I want to see what I've made as profit. Then I will scroll down. This is very simple. Then I will check here. My profit and loss is positive $1,060.795. That is the profit for that 2 months. Okay. But if I want to use these 2 months to judge, I will make a mistake, a very great mistake in these trades. So the reason is, remember, when I went to our profit in September, I made 3.5%. In October, I made 2.1%. You remember, that is what we first of all go and check on our investment return before we came to the platform. So now, instead for me now to just use September to October to roll over, I will first of all say, let me consider the month of September 1st. September 1 to September 31st. I mean, 30, is it 30 or 30? Okay, what? Okay, sorry, it is August. September 30. You see, then I'll click OK. Then I will come back here. I will see that in the month of September, the profit I made that is equivalent to 3.5% of my account is $451.92. So this is where I'm going to start from. So now I will take my pen, I'll write it down, 451.92 in September. I don't want to talk about October now. I want to talk about September alone. Now, I will now come back to my calculator. Okay? So now on my calculator, the two legs are negative. The both buy and sell are negative. So it doesn't matter for me to consider maybe it's a buy side or sell side. What I want to do now is I want to roll over. I'm not trimming. The condition for trimming is not here. The condition of rollover is what I have now. And it's what I made for the whole month that I will use to roll over. You understand what I'm saying? So now, instead for me to separate these losses, I'll put them on one side. So I want to put them on this side, which is 0.05 and 185. And I'll click enter on my keyboard. And it's going to show me that the loss size of the two sides is 0.10. And the profit and loss is minus 261. This is very simple. It's not confusing. It's not as complicated as you want to do it manually. So what I did now is that because both sides, long side and short side, which is the buy side and selling side, in our trade is 0.05 sell is at negative, 0.05 buy is at negative. I just put them together. Not necessarily that I put it on short. I can put it on the buy. What I want to get is lot size and total volume. Keep and apply, I will ignore it because both legs are negative. So now, what am I going to do with this information? I will say lot size is 0.1. I'll come to the top. I'll put 0.10. What is the loss? Total loss is 261. I'll put 261. What do I want to apply? Can somebody guess the value we are going to put in apply? Please. I want to test.
451. The percentage of the amount of the 3.5.
God will bless you, sir. We are going to put the percentage because this is what we want to use to do the rollover. So we are going to put the 451.92 in apply. That's apply fund. But let me put it first. Let me put it first. Let me come here and put 451.92. Enter. Now, when I put enter, what did the calculator say? Calculator said I should close the 2 buy and sell, because the 2 buy and sell is 0.10. And it said closed 100%. And loss side that is left is 0.00. If I do that, that means I've eliminated the Australian dollar USD edge. I will start trading with a peace of mind. New chart that is not edge. Now, that's what the calculator told me. Now, but you as a person, you want to ask yourself, do I want to lose all this money, or I should just say, okay, what I made in the month of September, which is 451, I can only risk half of it. And what is half of it? That is 451.92. You can pick your calculator out, which is 451.92 divided by 2, which is 225.9, so let's say 226. Let's say 226. Let's say now we now come here and say we want to apply 226. What did the calculator said? Calculator said we should close 0.09, which is 86.59% of our edge, and we are left with what? 0.01. That means, remember, the month of September, all our profit is 3.5. And now we divide it by 2. That means we are keeping 3.5. That's about 1 point something, 1.7 something we are keeping for the month of September. And we use the 1.7 to roll over. This is very easy. Please, this video, go and watch it and watch it and watch it again until you understand. Sir, Forex is simple. I make it simple for my life. I never know that I will even sell anything Forex product in my entire life, because I did all this thing for myself. But you can see that if you calm down and you are following what I'm saying, Forex is very sweet to do. Now, that's the first question. But if you ask me that, Mr. Folarin, what will be your own decision? I will say, okay, I will use, because already, if you look at this 261, it's very, very lower than 451.92. So now I'll prefer to use the old money. I'll apply the old money because the loss is not greater than the apply, and I want to keep small money, maybe 1.5% for that month. Then I will say, okay, I'm going to follow the instruction of this calculator for the month of September. Then I'm going to close all Australian dollar edge completely. 100% close. 0.1 lot size and 0.1 lot size. I'll close it completely. I don't want to keep anything about it anymore. Then I'll come to the chart. Sorry. I'll come to my chart. Then I'll come to my Australian dollar. I'll close it. And I'll close it. Complete rollover. Complete rollover. 100% rollover. So if you now look at what is left, let's say 451. You can bring your calculator out. You say 451.92 minus 261. So I kept, sorry, 451.92 minus 261. What am I doing? Minus 261. So I kept $190 out of what I made in month of September. So, and I closed all the edge completely. So then that means I don't have any problem with Australian dollar USD anymore. The edge has been erased without losing my capital. And out of the profit of September, I still keep, let's say, like 1.2% or so. You can't get everything in the market. You give, it's like when they say that give what it belongs to Caesar to Caesar. My capital is what is important to me. Is something that will not make me cry. In as much I don't lose it, and I'm getting my profit in consistently in a small pitch to it. Now, if I said out of 36 point something we make for 6 months, we have given 1.5 back to the market. I'm still having 35% of my money. I just gave 1.6 to solve the problem of my account. So now, Euro USD that is going to be trading going forward is the second chart. And I start a new slate. So this new slate, it can be like this without edging for the next 2-3 months. I'll get some profit. When it edge, I'll come and do trimming. I'll come and do rollover. That is all about that. Okay, now we have done that. So now let's move to our gold. I don't think we can do anything on gold. I won't lie to you, because you can see that gold went against me crazily, and I don't want to lose all the money I made in the month. I would rather wait for month of November to give me its own favor and see maybe at the end of November, I can roll over my gold, or I can trim more, because you can see my gold is 0.05, 0.05. I can still trim it. You understand? But if you look at the distance, I may end up rollover. But I don't want us to give up like that. Let me go back to Euro USD, now AUD USD. Now that we have solved all the problem of AUD USD, we don't need this calculator anymore. What do? We right click and come to indicator list and come to calculator and delete it, because it's not more edge. We have freed the edge. Our AUD USD is now becoming a new chart, new trade. So now let's go back to our gold. Our gold still have the calculator. Now let's look at the side, the both side. The selling side is 0.05. We put 0.05 on the selling side. And what did we have there? Selling side, we have 1868. Let's say 69. No swap, okay? We put it like that. And we come to our buying side. You say 0.05. Plus or minus, what is there? Minus 253. We put 254. Oh, sorry. 254. Now, first of all, what did we see here? Can somebody tell me what error is on this chart, on this calculator, and why is that error? Can somebody tell me?
Below, it's showing that the legs are not balanced, because I can see 0.45. That play is supposed to be 0.0. So.
Thank you, sir. That is what the calculator does to help a trader. Now, you can see that something is wrong with this leg. Then you have to check. What is wrong? I put 0.5 here instead of 0.05. And you can see, immediately I corrected it, the calculator tells me that, fine, all the legs are balanced. Because if your leg is not balanced as an edge trader, you are in problem. Your investment is in trouble. You must make sure that once your account edge, the buy, sell, and the sell, the lot size are always balanced. Thank you, sir. I don't know who is that, mister. Now, we have seen that the first solution that, we have a balanced leg, 0.05 buy, 0.05 sell. Now, because both of them are in negative, we can match them together at any side. Let me match them together here, and I put 254, and I put enter. You don't care about apply, and you don't care about keep, because both of them are not profit, they are in negative. But now it gave us 0.1, and it gave us minus $2,000. Okay. Now remember that we have touched month of September to solve the problem of AUD USD. So please, for you to keep small thing in every month, we cannot use September anymore. Now we need to come back to month of October. What did we made? October 1 to October 31st. Okay, now this is the profit we can use. October, make sure that you check it very well, because every month you must keep something. You must keep something out of the market. October 1st to October 31st. Don't rush. Make sure you confirm everything very well. Then you click OK. This is what we made in October. Okay? Now, how are we going to solve this problem? Now we're going to say, okay, 0.01, 0.1, sorry. And the total, you see the total loss is 2, 1, 2, 3. Now apply. If we apply everything we make in October to this side, let's see what advice the calculator will give us, which is 567.02. Now the calculator is telling us that, okay, if we want to apply if we want to roll over all the profit we made in month of October, we are going to close 0.03 out of all this loss side. Now remember that if you want to close odd number, this is odd number now, you must close 0.01 from buy and 0.01 from sell. And you leave it that way. If it is even number, you divide it by 2, you close 0.02 up 1, you close 0.02 on the sell. But now it's odd number, you can only close maximum of 2. That's the first question. The second question is, are we ready to lose the whole profit of month of October to do the rollover? If you ask me, I would say no. I would never do that. Because every month I must keep something. So I would never roll over all my profit in a month. So now the first thing I want to do is, let me see if half of this money can do anything in this situation. Then I'll bring my calculator out. My calculator. Then I'll say 567.02 divided by 2. I can reach the half, which is 283.5. I'll put 283.5 here. 283.5. There you can see the calculator said the maximum closure I can do is 0.01. And remember, I can't do odd number because I must do the same thing to both sell and buy. Now, what is going to happen? Can I continue with this, or can I ignore it and say, okay, let me see what November is going to give me and other trades for me to now see what I'm going to do to my gold at the end of November or within the month? This is how we make decision when we are trading. For example, now somebody will say, no, I don't care. I just want to clear this gold. I don't want to see it anymore. I just want to close it. Then you can use all your profit in November to close 0.01, sell 0.01, buy. But to me, I must have something every month. If it is 1% of my effort, I must have it every month. So I'm not ready to roll over all my profit for the month of October. So in conclusion, in this decision, I'm not going to do anything. I will leave gold alone to keep on enjoying itself as it is, and I'll keep on trading other pairs until end of the month or middle of the month or next week. This is the way I do my things. Every weekend I check. If I check by next week Friday, which will be in the class again, I will check in front of every one of us. If it give me what I wanted, I will do the rollover for gold. If it doesn't give me another month, another weekend, I will do it. Thank God I pick Friday for our classes. That's why I don't want to pick weekend, so that we can be doing the practical like this. So I'll wait like that until end of the month. If first week I don't see the reason why I can do rollover, second week I don't see, third week I don't see, I'll wait till the end of the month. Anything I get under the month is what I'm going to use to do my rollover. Because at the end of every month, I don't want to keep zero balance. I want to keep, if at all, the worst scenario, 0.5% of my account or 1% of my account. So this is how I'm going to stop on this asset. Let's quickly go to the second asset I want to explain to us, which is my gold investment. That investment is only for gold. And it has not been doing fine. And let me tell you something also. From month of September, October, November, December, market is always good every year, because most of the investors, they are willing, they are coming to take their capital out, preparing for holiday. So if you look at the result you are getting in September, October, November, December, don't be disappointed. Market will rather be sluggish in those months. So don't be frustrated. That's why I normally tell people, any money you need urgently, don't put it in trading. Any money you need for investment, that is what you trade with. So let's do the second example. In fact, I'm almost 1 hour in this one. So let me quickly go to second example for us. Where is that account? Okay. Did you see my chart? My new chart?
Yes, we can see it.
All right, thank you, sir. So I don't think, did I put, oh, I've not put the calculator here. So just give me 1 minute to quickly go and fetch the calculator from the other account. Calculator, copy it. Okay. Now come to this one. File, open data folder, MQL4, indicator, and I paste it here. Correct. So now I've pasted it there. Come to indicator, right click and refresh. And this is my calculator here. This is my gold investment. Let me tell you what is in my mind why I'm trading gold. I'm trading gold for the next 2 years. I don't want to touch this money. I just want to be trading it for the next 2 years. That's the way I trade. And if you want to follow my footstep, just reset your mind and give your business investment time to grow. This goal is 2 years. By God's grace, if some of us are still in my group, you will see in the end of the 2 years, I will tell you return over investment. But my 2 years in gold, I'm thinking I should be able to do 150 to 200% in 2 years. That's my target, between 150 to 200% in 2 years. Okay. So now I've put my calculator here. Then before I start here, this gold has edge. Let me go back to, you can see it has edge for a very long time. For a very long time. This gold edge, it's not very, I think it edged in August. Yes, August 14. And this is November. And I don't care. And if I want to tell you, I've trimmed it to 0.23. And let me show us from where did I stream it. You see, August 1st, he edged on August 1st at 38 lot size. See, I don't supposed to be showing you all this because you have to be a professional before you will start using this kind of lot sizes. At this lot size, some people have already blown the account completely. Forget about the money. But you can imagine from 36.38, I've trimmed it to 0.23 without fear, without sweating. I know today some people will be saying there's NFPO, I must run. They will run up and down. I don't do all those nonsense. I don't even know that there's a news today. It doesn't concern me. Either they release any news in the world, my strategy take care of me. So now, since August, that it has been like this. What did I do? I opened a second chart. Let me come here. Let me come to, sorry, let me come to today. Then let me come to October. Let me say August 14 till today. Let me put it that way. Then now you can see that though it has edge. Oh, what is happening? You can see it has edge, but if you look at it, I'm still trading. Then you ask yourself, when your account has edge, how can you be trading? I'm trading because I've put second chart, magic number 2, to support me, to give me income while I'm waiting to solve my edging problem on chart 1. So now, this is what I want you to understand. You can do chart 2 to keep giving you income when you are solving the puzzle of chart 1. And you can see I've withdrawn $20,000 here. And when the profit is coming in, I still have minus 16 because the profit I'm making now, it will be reducing what I withdrew from this account, okay? So now, that is by the way, what are we going to do to solve the problem of this agent? I think I need to buy a new mouse tomorrow. This mouse is getting old. So now I'm going to put my calculator on the chart. Say, okay, you see my calculator has come to the chart. So that's the first thing. Then I put I come back here. Then I look at what is here. On my sell side, I have 0.23 lot size. Profit and loss, 666. I'll put 2. And I'll come to my buy side, 0.23. Profit and loss, 111. Sorry, I didn't clear all this. 111. 11. Let me put 52. Okay. Now it's advising me to keep $23 and apply this. But I don't need all this because both legs are negative. So I don't need to keep anything. And the first thing I want to see is that did this leg okay? Yes, calculator confirmed to me that my legs are balanced. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? Let me just match the 2 negative on one side for me to see the total, what I want to roll over, and this. So I'll put here 0.23 of the buy side, 1152, enter, and you can see what it gave me. You see, 7814. If you look at it here, it's 779, because you can see that I did approximation on my own. So now, what am I going to do here? I'm going to put this 0.46 here. Then my negative is 77814. Okay. What am I going to apply? Now, what I want to apply now is I want to quickly see, okay, let me see the month of October. I think September, I didn't, okay, I don't know, maybe I did anything in September, but I'm concerned about month of October. I can only use my October month. No, this is November, month of October. Now, this is what I did in month of October. So if I put this, the O value, which is 2490, you see, it's telling me that, okay, conveniently, I can take 0.15 out and I'll have 0.35 left. Remember that I've added together, everything is 46. So I want it to be odd number. I mean, even number to close. If it is even number, that means I'll have 0.14 here. Because that means 0.14 is even number. If I divide it by 2, it gives me 0.07, 0.07. That means I'll close 0.07 from buy, 0.07 from sell. So this one now is your understanding you are going to use on this one when it's odd number. But the question is, am I ready to lose all the money I made in the month of October? No, I'm not ready to lose. Every month I must keep something. Otherwise, I'll wait for another month to roll over. Okay. So what I can do now is, okay, whatever thing I make in month of October, let me apply half of it to do my rollover. Then I'll come to my calculator now. I'll put the value, which is 249,2490 divided by 2. It give me 1245. Then I put 1245 here. What does it give me? 1245 tells me that, okay, it's fine. If you want to roll over half of what you have made in the month of October, then you are going to close 0.07, which is 15% of your lot sizes. Then you are going to be left by 0.39. So now, if you look at what he asked me to close, calculator asked me to close odd number. I can't close odd number. I must close even number. That means I have to close from sell and from buy. So even number I'll close here now is 0.06. So 0.03 sell, 0.03 buy, which is 0.06. I can do this. Since half of my energy in October can reduce my stress going forward, then I'll come to trade. Then I'll come to right click here. I'll say modify and delete. I'll come to market execution, sell 0.03. I'll close partial. And I'll come to buy. I'll come to 0.03. Good. Now I solve a little bit problem from the gold. My money, my capital is intact. Now, if I come to the history again, it's telling me that I've kept 1,473 profit of what I made in month of October. Half of it is 1,473. I will keep that as my own energy profit. So if I don't make a mistake, let me check very well. No, I can't. It can't be like that. Let me see. I must come to October again and see what is left for me in the month of October. If the calculation is right, let me look at the spreadsheet. Oh my God, my mouse is having problem. I need to change this mouse tomorrow. Okay, let's see. October. Yeah, this is October 1st. Down the line. Yeah, it's right. So now what is left is to be equivalent to the half. Remember that I didn't close almost half because half was 0.07, but I closed 0.06 because I can't close odd number. I can only close even number. Buy, sell is even 2. Buy, sell. So I will make sure that instead of closing 0.07, I'll close 0.06 divided by 2. Each side is 0.03. So now if you look at what I have now, 0.20, I'll delete this. I don't need it anymore because it's gone. And if I put 0.20, if you come here, you can see it will tell me that my legs are balanced. So this is the way I trade. This is the way I'm showing you how to trade. And if you follow the instruction, you don't too aggressive, your money will be growing, your investment will be growing. Don't put money you need for your house rent, your car loan, your child school fees. You don't put those money for trading. Money you put for trading is your savings. And the savings is not the normal old savings we are doing before. That you are going to be saving the money and inflation will eat the money after 1 year. The saving we are doing here is that we put money in the savings and we are generating 2%, 3%, 1%, 1.5 every month on the savings, and we call it investments. By special grace of God, the first account I'm showing you last time that we first of all did is for my holiday. I'm going to Port Alfred in February next year. I want to go and spend 1 week in front of the beach. But that money is what me and you are trading now. God give us a long life. When I'm in Port Alfred, I will show you that the money that me and you traded in 2024 is what I withdraw to come here. And I will show you the statement as I withdraw, as I do everything, I will show you the statement. Because my own situation is, I don't want to impress anybody with lies. I know many people have bought my software. They use 1 year, 1 month, 2 months, they've dropped it. They are running all over the internet again, looking for holy grain. I'm telling you, if you are here in this class tonight, there's no holy grain in the Forex. I've tried it. I lost more than $100,000 before I reset my brain. When I reset my brain is when I started enjoying my life with trading. So I know a lot of people that have bought my software. They can't follow the instruction. They are not teachable. They are looking for shortcut to life. They will come back with empty wallet. I'm waiting for them. The next 2 years, they will come back and they will tell me their experience, because that is the way I'm coming from too, before I know how to do it in the right way. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. The class may not be clear to you once and for all, but small by small, go to the YouTube channel, watch video by video when you are free, come to the class, learn what I'm doing bit by bit until you get it, and you are going to get it. It's a matter of time. Now, the calculator is out. You don't need to be saying 0.02 divided by 0.01 multiplied by $20 anymore. I make sure I'm doing everything, and I'm thinking by next year this calculator I'll upgrade it. How do I want to upgrade it? Is that when you put it on your chart, the calculator will load all this data we are keying. It will load it by itself, so you don't key any data anymore. I've started working on it. I don't have rest in my life because I enjoy what I'm doing with trading. So once I finish one set, I will want to upgrade it to another set. So maybe next year, when you get the calculator and you put it on your chart, it just load everything for you. You don't need to load anything. It will just tell you, close this and do this, then you just take the decision by yourself. So I think God will give me the strength to complete it. I've started it yesterday already. So if you need a calculator, before I said people that use my IB, this price, people that doesn't use my account and my IB, I don't want to do that anymore. It's a flat rate of $20 for everybody who want to get it. If you wish to get it, if you don't wish to get it, if you go to last week's video, you will see what the video I did, how you can calculate. We did 3 strategies. The calculator is the last strategist, because I don't want to push anybody that you can. It's only I can give you for free. It's my time, and my time need to be attached to value. So if you have $20, you can request for your calculator. If you think that you are smart in arithmetics, you don't need to buy it. Just go and watch the last week video. You will see other options where you calculate. You do your calculation yourself, and you get it right. It's not compulsory you get it. You get a calculator. The only thing is, calculator makes things simpler, where you have to think or your eyes overlook. You can quickly track it on the calculator that, no, this error here, let me adjust. Because many people have tried to help them through the trimming. I realize that they open the leg. You must not, your float, once your float is more than 20% of your account, this float, once it's more than 20% of your account, you have made a mistake somewhere. Remember that when you are setting up your account, we normally use 20% of our account on a risk. So now if your account float is more than 20% of your capital, something has went wrong somewhere. And that is why I realized that this calculator will help some of us that were struggling with arithmetics. So please, it's not compulsory. I'm not forcing anybody to buy it. But if you know that you need it, buy it. And the calculator is $20 per license. And the license Either you use my IB or you don't use my IB, the license is lifetime because you need it with the software. The only thing I can change is if you don't use my IB for the software, you renew it every year. If you use my IB for the software, it's lifetime license. But either you use my IB or you don't use my IB, the calculator license is a lifetime license for everyone because it's add-on tools. We need it. So I'm not somebody that I just want to extort anything from anyone, but I just need to put value on the time I'm spending to make sure that I put everybody on the line. Remember, in our university or college, our teachers are getting money for every class they come. They get it every month. So mine is just once I release something and it's useful to you, you just pay me a penny for you to use it. That is all. So in this case, I'm opening the floor for the question and answering section, and I don't want us to stay long on that. I just want only 5 people to ask me question, and some people can drop a messages. Then we call it a day. So let's start on that. Question and answering section. If you have any question, if you don't have any question, we can call it a day. It's not compulsory that we ask question every day. Who asked question? Nobody asked question. Okay. Oh, Mr. Michael, sorry, I didn't see your hand. Mr. Mike.
Yes. Okay. Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my question is just on that figure under 00 that indicates if the legs are balanced or not.
Yeah.
So I want to ask if the legs are not balanced.
Yeah.
And so, for example, it's showing that negative 0.05.
Yeah.
Will the calculator still calculate what you're expected to trim or roll over? And if it calculates it, will it be correct? I don't think it will be correct. But will the calculator still go ahead, even if the legs are not balanced?
Yeah.
But the calculator still go ahead to give you what to trim?
Yeah, it will give you what to trim, but I was already told you that the legs is not balanced because you have to start from your balanced leg to know maybe you are doing the right thing. Is my profit and is my sell and buy side equal? If they are not equal, you have to balance it and before you continue. But if you don't balance it, professionally, if at all it doesn't balance, that doesn't mean you won't get a correct figure on top. Because you remember that once you key in what you see, the most important thing is you must know what you want to do. What do I want to get from this? What am I thinking? If you can define your thinking, you can define what you want to get. The calculator will help you to get it, even if the legs are not balanced. For example, you can see the way I did it tonight. If the way I normally do it on my own is I'll just put 0.023 here and I put 0.23 here because both of them are negative. I won't put anything here at all because I understand that I want to get this. But because I'm explaining in the class, I need to let adults know that those legs, you have to confirm that they are balanced before you now transfer all the negative value to a particular place and make sure that you get all the lot size at once. But if it is me that I'm doing it myself, I'm not talking to anyone, I will not even put 0.23 here. I'll just put 0.23 here, 2.23 here because this is what I want to get. This is what I want to solve. I want to solve rollover. And I'll put it here, 0.46, and I'll take my profit, 7814, and I'll put it here, go to my history, look at what I want to roll over for that month and put it here, and I get my value. I don't know, maybe I'm communicating, Mr. Michael. Hello, Mr. Mike?
Yes, sir. Yes, I get the point now.
You get the point, sir.
I can hear you. Yes, I got the point. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Mr. Odugua.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It seems the time has changed because I normally hook up 8 p.m. UK. I came in 8 p.m. and it seems you've already started. I don't know. I think the time has changed.
Time has changed. You'll be seeing.
Yeah,
Many brokers are sending us email that time zone changing.
Yeah, because I was wondering what happened. I'm sorry. My question is slightly different from the class, but I crave your indulgence. Just a quick one. I called earlier, but I believe you were busy. So this is what happened. You know, I got my MT5 EA today.
Okay.
And I normally trade gold. So I set it up and I put it on 4 hours. As you recommended that 4 hours, I can put 2,000 points for take profit, which will be 200 pips. So immediately I put allow algo trading. Although at that time, the price had moved away from the support, but it opened the trade. It just opened, but I didn't bother. So I left it. But to my surprise, it closed the trade at 20 pip profit. So that's when I called you. So I took the 20 pip, switched it off and called you that the take profit I put is 2,000 points. Can you help clarify, sir?
Yeah, you see, sometimes that 2,000 points depend on the broker. Remember that 2,000 points on cent account, not on dollar account. On dollar account, 2,000 points will give you $200 profit. I think so.
Okay, but this was just 20 pips.
It was just not 20. Did you?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. No, there are many reasons why that one can happen. Can we quickly? Let me see. I think you are still seeing my screen, right?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, this is gold. We're on gold, guys. Please pardon me that we are going to divert a bit. This is gold. Then you said immediately you put it is sold, right?
Yeah, although the price had moved away from support a bit, just a bit.
And it doesn't really matter because
it bought. It didn't sell.
It bought. That means it bought somewhere here.
Yeah, somewhere above.
Yeah, it will buy above because you know the spread, everything will not make it buy at the same point.
No, the price has even moved away. That's why I'm saying it bought above.
No matter where the price is, when you put a robot on an account, the robot will scan through the zone and look for the last signal.
Yeah.
If it's not too far, the robot will place a trade for that signal.
Yeah, it wasn't far. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you are checking, this is my gold account.
Yeah.
So if you check what I'm seeing here, you must see the same replicate on your gold account.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. So that means the robot took this decision of trading. Let me put it something on this. Okay. One more. I'm coming. Robot took decision here with this signal.
Yeah. Yes.
Now you said 200 points.
2,000 points, which will be 200 pips.
Yeah. I'm coming. So let's say something like this. Your 2,000 points should be around this.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, because you are trading cents, let me just show you something here. This is a calculation a bit. Let's say, what's wrong with this mouse, God? Morocco, why? I want to show you something. Oh my goodness. I will show you, don't worry. So let's say okay. And I want to go out today to go and buy another mouse, but I'm so lazy to go. Your 200 points should be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And if you look at it when I show you, is it wrote 22,000, which is 200. But because it's cent, that 00 should be around $20. It's correct. Because you know 2,000 will be divided by 100 again. I don't know how your broker calibrates, but it differs from broker to broker. What I'm using here is not FX Robo FX. But I think with what you are saying now, I'll go and look at their calibration properly and see.
Normally, okay, I've been trading Robo, but I've not just used MT5. Normally 0.1. When I use 0.1, I've traded very well that I've made 200 pips. The 200 pips will normally give me 20. It will be $20. Okay. So this is this gave $2. So that's why I'm a bit puzzled. I think it even put a take profit. Immediately I set it up, but it's later I noticed I saw it put take profit of 20 pips.
Okay. Maybe I'll check with you, but it's not the robot that has problem. That one I can tell you. It's your broker that's and I don't know what time, because you see, if today is NFP, if it is during NFP, there must be maybe a very, market will be fast, maybe it's a very pullback happen that time, or a fast price. All those things, you have to measure all those things. But for the fact that it eats your TP and the value is lower than the value that's supposed to be TP, it could be during the volatility news time.
Okay. Then could it be, because I remember when you were introducing the EA, you said there are 3 different take profit. Could that be the case?
Pardon? No, I don't think that can affect it, because if it eats your take profit that is red on your chart, that red line on your chart, that other take profit does not play any role there.
Okay. Yes. I'll be watching it. No problem. I'll be watching it.
No problem. Just update me, then we check together. There's no problem. Okay. So let me check people that have dropped messages. Okay, Mr. Gbenga. Mr. Gbenga, okay?
Hello, good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, quick one. I just want to ask about this FX Blue, how to set it up so that we can also use it to also monitor our performance in terms of what we have made so far. But I don't know how to set it up, so I just want to know if you can help me with that. That's number one.
You see, I will give you somebody's number. It's one of our member. He will put you through how to do it. I'll share his number with you. I'll share some of our member with him also, and help them to do it. Because me, if you want me to come and help you do it, I may waste your time. There's not much time at my end. So instead, I prefer, if we have seen some members that have done it, they can help other members doing it. We are family. That's what I call it. It's a member line. You can move, you can talk to anybody, you can talk to each other, not necessarily only me. But I will link you up with the guy. It will help you like he helped others.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Please, I'm also interested.
All right. Well, you talk to me on the chat, sir, so that I know how many people are interested. I will share the number of the guy with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, number 2, sir, if I may ask again. Okay, so I noticed that sometimes my 2 charts, sometimes they get to a standstill whereby the buy and sell will be having the same lot size, both on chart 1 and chart 2. But eventually, one of the other charts will now become positive, and the rest of it, then I'll be able to trim it and I'll go on. But in case, so what I do is that I just leave it. I just leave it to trade itself. Then before I know it, then it will close the charts and it will give me profit.
Okay.
So do I, in that case, do I open the chart again to call it chat 3 or chat 1 again. I don't know.
Mr. Benga, you have to find time. Let me and you see, please.
Okay, sir. All right.
Because what I'm seeing is maybe you mistakenly use chat 1, magic 1 2 times. Let me see what you are battling with. Because if magic 1 is 2 times, chat 1 and chat 2 you are is still equals to 1 chart you are trading. Indirectly you won't know. So if you are available, today is Friday. Tomorrow I have event in Santin all through. You can call me on Sunday morning. We can meet in Mall of Africa. Then we check it together. It's not a problem because we are very close to each other. So it's not a problem, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Mr. Costa. Costa?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Well, thanks. So I'm just asking a question in terms of your robot, right? How much does it cost for you to teach a person how to code a robot for themselves?
Mr. Costa, I cannot even teach anybody how to code. The knowledge of coding is just meant for me to solve my own personal troubles. So I don't use it as a revenue generator by teaching people. I'm so sorry. I don't, because there's no time. I have a lot of things in my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of clients
All
I'm
right.
working for, all those things. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I understand. So just a follow up on that. So in terms of coding, what do you suggest that people should do so that whenever they ask you, it just becomes a 1 hour session or a 30-minute session just to mentor and say, guys, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in terms of coding the robot, because some of us, we are new into the Forex market, and it's our first time in terms of how we are viewing the expert, right? So what would you suggest in the long run for somebody? Because I've noticed that with your robot is that you only allow one account to trade, and you want people to be independent at the end of the day. But then independence, it comes from knowledge. So we just want to know how do you bring people into that knowledge of coding for themselves, a robot that can sustain them for a lifetime.
Yeah. You see, I can, if I see a set of people that want to code, I can recommend a guy for them on MetaCode forum. Like I said, I don't have time to teach. I don't have that patience. You know, the reason is I code midnight. I can't be waking people up midnight, 2 o'clock midnight, because that's when my own access. Let me tell you, coding. I'm sorry, I don't want to scare anyone on the platform. What I realized about coding deal with some set of spirit that speak with you when you are coding. So yeah, I won't lie to you. I started coding since 1989 when I was a young boy, when my mother and father pay my rent, buy me my food, put me clothing. That is when I started coding. And I used to tell adults, if you have responsibility, you want to buy, your parents, school fees of your child, and the worst part is you have a wife at home, you can't code anymore. It's gonna be difficult.
Sure.
That's why you see in the developed world, they want teenagers who doesn't have anything to think, doesn't think how I'm going to get a food. He knows if I stay in front of my computer for the next 30 days, food will be coming, plate of food will be coming to me without knowing how to cook it or whatever. Those are the people that develop. But when they develop that brain and you are already matured, if I thought you have a kid, you have a wife like myself, you create time that you want to discuss issue with your computer. But at old age, it's very difficult. But if some people are adults, they said no, they have to trade, they have to do it. Well, maybe I can talk to a guy, and I will refer you guys to the guy if you can do those things. But for me, all my coding is just to solve my own personal problem. I don't have time to to train to mentor anyone on coding.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
On that instance, Mr. Folarin, can you please refer us to somebody who can
I'll talk to
code?
I'll talk to the guy.
Because,
I'll talk to the guy. I'll talk to the guy and I will ask him if I can share his profile with my followers who want to learn coding. Yeah.
Because for some of us, we're in this forex trading thing. It's not that you wanna use the robot right in the long run, but you wanna also know how does the robot operate.
Okay.
It's not about selling, but it's more.
No, you have to sell. You have to sell when you work hard. Let me tell you.
No.
It's only you don't know. You can't do anything. Mr. Costa, anything you are doing for hobby, you can't turn to currency. You are wasting your time on it, and at the end of the day, you won't do it properly. Let me tell you. I'm talking to you with experience. That's number one. Number two. Number two. There's nothing artificial intelligence has not taken over in the world we are living now. So forget about you just want to learn it. You don't believe in robots. You don't want to trade with robots. You are just lying to yourself. As time goes on, when you know how to do it, you will know that it's very important. For me, for the past 16 years, I've never sit in front of my computer to trade. And I normally challenge those people that normally say manual trading is the best. I challenge them. Give me your 1 year statement. I'll give you my 1 year statement of robot. And they can't provide their own statement. And I will send them my own statement. So don't let anybody fool you. All institutions, bank, whatever, they spend billions of dollars on developing robots. The only thing is, let me tell you the fact, any robot that you want to use that will not allow you to intervene, is going to blow your account. All the hedge fund manager, banks, the institutional trader, all their robots, at a point in time, they sit down and correct some issue. That's why you see my robot is not 100% autonomous. It's when it's edge, it stop working. You as a human being, you come there to solve the edging. That's just the basic truth of trading. When a robot is 100% that human being cannot intervene, it's going to mess up your account at long run. And that's why people think that robot is not working. Robot works better than human being, period. So let me move to Mr. Brain Nabusio. Mr. Brian.
Hello, are you? Can
I'm
you
fine,
hear me?
sir. I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, I posted on the chat, so.
No, I will still read. I will still read everybody on the chat. I will still read.
Yeah, because I'm also like Costa, although I've got a background in coding.
Okay.
So I'm a computer scientist myself.
Okay.
So I went through and I found MQL or whatever. I've been investigating the language, and I just told myself I'm too old for that. I quit. So I will stick to the languages I already know.
That's it. Because better code language is a C# and C++. So if you are the kind of person, I started coding with GW Basic in 1989. I moved from GW Basic to Virtual Basic. You understand? All those are moving towards, once you use all those ones, you understand the C, C++, C#. So because meta code language is C#. And if you want to code for trading, is it trading view? That all those ones that people normally use to analyze markets, then you are going to go to PineScript. And you know, how many language do you want to learn? You have to ask yourself, because you want to code, you do PineScript. Then there's another one that you can do Python. You see all those things, and that's why I'm saying a matured human being, adult, that has a wife responsibility to start coding from the scratch is not easy. Don't deceive yourself. Just go and
So maybe just advice I can give to Costa. I think what Mr. Folarin has done is great. Like as he says, we are in the AI age, and AI is a productivity tool. So if you know how to use the tool, you will get your work done so well. I've liked his system. I don't even trade with Magic 1, Magic 2 or 3. No, I trade Magic, what he knows. So, and that for me, it rolls in profits, which I'm very grateful for. The only thing I think we should focus on is to understand the concepts. Because once you understand the concepts, that's where I'm also lacking the zones and how the robot makes decisions. If you understand that, I think you will not even need to develop your own thing. You will just work with the system that's already there. And that brings me to my question that I posted on the chat. I was just thinking as an extra feature. So I don't know if it takes a lot of effort, but I was thinking that maybe
I've seen what you post here. You said I would like to
Yes.
assume that is it possible for further develop of future of the EA to trim when edging happen? What future thoughts about that? Yeah, I'm working on another version of the robot. I don't know how soon it's going to come out, but you see what I realize is that when you make robots to be 100% hands-free, it's going to give human being a problem. So what I want to do about what the question you're asking me, I've been thinking about it, but it will be another robot that to be separated from what we have, so that when the edge happen, the main robot deleted itself. You attach that robot to the chart, and that robot will advise you that this is opportunity for FIFO trimming, LIFO trimming, random trimming. It will be beeping and be telling you that opportunity for this, opportunity for this. Then when you agree, you press the button, then it's going to adjust all those things for you. But I don't want to put it on the main robot, because when I put it on the main robot, the intelligence will be too much. And like I said, I don't want a robot that human being will not be able to intervene. I want my robots to be check and balance by human being. No matter how we say robot is fine, human brain is still the best computer in the whole universe. So if your robot, the person that, like the robot you are using now, is a photocopy of my brain, what I'm thinking. Some of you that you are using my robot, you are intelligent more than me. So if I make my robot to be 100%, for you not to apply your intelligence, is going to mess you up. But because my photocopy of my brain is what you buy, what you bought, but you are more intelligent than me. So when it's reached some particular level, you can plug in your own intelligence into it by intervening and get more result than what I'm getting. Now you said you don't even use chat 1, you don't even use chat 2, chat 3, chat 4. I, as the owner of the robot, I'm using it. That shows that you have a particular intelligence that allow you to intervene to robots to generate more reasonable results for you. Because at the point in time, you are intervening. I don't know, maybe you understand what I'm saying. So that's why we must not close the robot to the extent that many people that are intelligent than me will not be able to intervene along the way. The only thing that I just see that my robot is perfect of is you are not stressed, like stressing to trade like before. You can leave your account for 2 months, 2 weeks, and come back at your convenient time. So, but as time goes on, like I told you about calculator now, I'm going to work on this calculator that when you put it on the chart, it pull the data by itself, it analyzes by itself, it just tell you what to do. And the robot also, I'm creating another algorithm, but I won't plug them together so that somebody intelligent like you can intervene at any level. I don't know, maybe you understand me, Mr. Brian.
No, I'm okay. I think it's fine. I'll just, of course, what I understand that systems get enhanced every time and then.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking aloud about your future plans.
Yeah. It's part of my plan too. Thank you, sir. So I think at this junction, we need to call it a day, and we meet again next Friday. Within the week, if I do some trimming, wherever I'll do the video, drop it on the YouTube for people to consume. Please, guys, this is a journey that may cost some of us 1 year, some of us 6 months. It depends on how we reason and how we are teachable. If you are running up and down to look for holy grain, I will still tell you once again, there's nothing called holy grain in this industry. Get something, use your own intellectual thinking, follow, be teachable by somebody you buy the product from. Go to my YouTube at your own time and make sure that you are watching some of those videos to equip you more. These are the way you can grow. But if you think that tomorrow you go to Instagram and get another software, after 6 months you go to another Instagram and get another one, you go to Twitter and get another one, you just be wandering on the streets till eternity. So apart from that, Mr. Costa, you raise up your hand again. Please let me quickly finish with you now and finish for once and for all. What do you have for us?
I'm sorry for raising my hand again. Please share the link to the person who can help us with code and advice.
But I'm not hearing you. You are not audible.
Oh, I'm saying to you, can you please help us with the link to the person who can help us to code?
I've said that earlier, that I will talk to the guy. I'll ask him. But what I know is that majority of Forex, robots coder that are trading, they don't have time to train. Those ones that they have time to train is the one that they don't trade. They just develop software and that's their source of income. Those are the ones that have time to be training people. But I'll ask him if it's okay for him, and I'll put it in the group. People will contact him. He's a Russian guy.
Even it's yourself, can you give me a
Pardon? You are not audible at all, Mr. Costa. I don't hear you.
Do you hear me now?
I'm hearing you now.
Yeah, I'm saying even if it's yourself, if you have an opportunity to train us, we can pay for that opportunity just for you to train it.
I've said it's not about money. It's about time. Time is greater than money. I don't have that
money. Time is money. So good.
It's even greater than money. Time and money are not the same thing. Time is more greater than money because it depends on how you evaluate your time. Some people speak for speak for 1 hour and they charge $1 million for 1 hour speech. And some people are a lecturer in university. They speak for 30 days in the class and they get 20,000 rand. So time is greater than money, but it depends on how you package your time. So that's my own understanding. Yeah. So
thank you very much.
Having said this, I'll call it a day for now. This video I'll put it on the group. on YouTube, and I'll put the link on the group tomorrow. Please don't think that you have understood this calculator. You have to revisit and check. And going forward now, I'll be doing all my video I'll be doing the calculation because this is what I'll be using myself for my own rollover trimming, whatever I'm doing. So you go to the group and to the online, you watch those videos, how I'm using it. From there, you can master it in time. So having said this, I will say good night to every one of us until we meet again on Friday. Thank you. God bless. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Yeah, good night.